I'm going to use this comment, because it's a good comment, to segue into more union talk. So let's talk about Canada Post. If we were to take Toronto Sun's word for it, Canada Post is headed for the scrap heap. Privatization, here we come. And this editorial talks about how Canada Post isn't profitable, and it views Canada Post as if it's a business. And that, like this comment suggested, is neoliberalism at its finest. But Canada Post isn't just a business. It's one of the last truly national public services we have. And right now, the vultures are circling, waiting to turn a public lifeline into a profit machine. And here's the reality. Letter mail has collapsed, down like 65% since 2006. Canada Post also lost $841 million last year and says it needs about $1 billion lifeline just to keep the lights on. And the Federal Commission's response to this? Cut daily home delivery, close rural posts, and hire more part-time staff. I mean, I guess that's better than Toronto Sun's solution, which is to scrap the whole thing and bring in privatization. But here's the part that they're not telling you. Public services are not supposed to be profit machines. The point is guaranteed access, whether you live on Bay Street or on a grid road 200 kilometers from the nearest Costco. But I think the big problem here is that private couriers are eating Canada Post's lunch. And they're doing it with low prices and fast promises and shitty services. They're also doing it by focusing entirely on urban services and corner cutting with wages. Oh, and shitty customer service that makes me nostalgic for dial-up internet. And this kind of competition puts tons of pressure on Canada Post to act like a private business. And that's the trap. Once you start prioritizing profits, you start cutting off the people that aren't profitable to serve. And that entirely misses the point of why Canada Post and public post services exist in the first place. And I don't think that the revitalization of Canada Post is rocket science. We can start by stopping the slow privatization of this industry and lock this universal service into law. I mean, it kind of already is, but we can reinforce that significantly for the modern age. It could diversify services. Think Canada Post banking or bill payments or government counters. Italy did this and it's thriving. We could also make for optimized and smarter mail delivery, changing how we structure and time urban delivery and ensuring that we still have good quality rural access. And I think also most importantly is provide stable public funding. Stop treating it like a business and treat it like essential infrastructure that it is. And to be perfectly frank, the choice is simple. We can let private couriers cherry pick the easy money and let rural services to rot, or we can invest in Canada Post like it's a 21st century service. And if you still think that privatization of mail delivery is the right answer, try getting same-day service to your grandma's farm and tell me if you still feel that way.